Welcome to a major TLC match between Eclipse and Sephiroth. I am the Sentinel.
And I am JOSHAGEDDON, and I love giving Sean some good old tender loving care.
Well, there is definitely going to be a lot of tender loving care. There's going to be tables, ladders, and chairs, and who knows, if we're lucky, we might get a couple of pairs. Because we have a good connect with some fruit guys. But in any case, that has nothing to do...
Tenderloins and carnival rides.
That's right. And that is just the way. And it has been a carnival ride since Abizzle has taken over, which is the impetus for this matchup. As
you aren't wrong. You aren't wrong.
Yeah, Sephiroth is lost his championship at No Man's Land, the Exceeds Championship, now renamed the ABP Championship. And as such, he does still have a rematch clause to compete against Abizzle at Autumn Asylum on September 28th and 29th. The major two-day show that is going to be a good way to kick us off into the fall season leading off to the end of the year. But as the only #1 contenders match that doesn't need to happen, Abizzle thought that wasn't fair that Sephiroth didn't get a matchup. So he sent his Tenacious E advocate in Eclipse to deal some damage with a lot of weaponry. Who do you got, JOSHAGEDDON?
I don't know, man. Honestly, Sephiroth, as of late, has been held together by glue and duct tape.
I know.
And maybe a few staples.
This poor guy.
Because of what happened at Hardcore Paradise, he almost won the internet title, got assaulted the night before, and then lost the XYZ championship.
Yeah, after getting 4 lunar eclipses at the bar prior to his match with Abizzle, he got completely beaten down by Eclipse, then beaten down by Abizzle.
And now in the future he has a 32-man tournament to look forward to.
Yeah, this man is he's had a rough middle of the year. But here's the thing. One thing that did benefit in this case is when Jack Black at Barbecue had his World Heavyweight Championship matchup against Symbiote Spider-Man, Sephiroth did not allow Eclipse to interfere in the same way that Eclipse had with him. Therefore, these two have got quite a bit of bad blood between themselves, taking Tenacious E out of the equation.
Yeah, they have some beef, and again, I'm worried about Sephiroth because, again, he's still not exactly 100%. The last time I saw him, he was covered in bandages. But hopefully he'll be fine in this TLC match.
Yeah, thankfully, he's in a very safe environment here with tables, ladders, and chairs against the man from the moon. And, let's hope that hair gel is really, really firm on this day.
If these ladders, tables, and chairs are all made out of, like, moon wood and moon metal, I'm going to be pissed.
Oh, yeah. And they're environmentally friendly. So, after 3 or 4 shots, the tables evaporate, the chairs evaporate, and we get more of them. It's just that's been something that Colonial instilled from the beginning, and that's a really good plus. We're trying to be environmentally friendly. Besides, who needs wood shrapnel everywhere? As referee Luke Goss assigned to this contest.
Who will answer yes to that question?
Yeah, literally. Literally. And as Sephiroth, we kind of glossed over the 4 major table shots. Eclipse is not happy. Oh, and there goes the top of our table.
Dude, come on.
And oh, man. Well, at least it happened early, so we didn't have to set anything on it. And now we got a weapon fight. And Eclipse won.
Wow. Tables, ladders, chairs, and baseball bats.
Barbed wire 2x4s. This is, thankfully this isn't tables, ladders, chairs, and stairs, but the match is pretty early going.
Well, that stairs might be involved later on. You see how Sephiroth keeps blocking with this table?
And both of them are getting wailed. They're just heaving at each other.
Hey, I'll give it to Sephiroth. I would not think to use a table as a shield.
Hey, quality defense. You have to have quality defense when you've got a 7-foot-tall moon giant with a ladder coming to beat the absolute piss out of you at the orders of his godfather. Wait a minute. Aerith Killer! Aerith Killer!
Oh, wow. Right on top of all those weapons.
Yeah, it was right. I think it was maybe right in between. I'm not sure that Eclipse actually landed on the table or the ladder itself, but this is one fall to a finish, ladies and gentlemen, which means that...
Sephiroth.
Wait a second. At the top, elbow drop, and got him!
Oh, my
elbow drop Eclipse right over the top!
That was dope. That was awesome.
And he did it right over the table.
How?
And you want to talk about setting the tone, folks. No love lost between these two individuals.
And this is Sephiroth at less than 100%.
Yeah, oh, well, Sephiroth I don't think has been 100% since January 1st.
Honestly, yeah.
But that's oh no, Lucas is down! Lucas is down!
And it's what, so those kinds of occasions that you like, you comment, you share, and subscribe to hashtag save a referee from a TLC match today.
Yeah, Lucas
very long hashtag.
Lucas is in sizable danger in this matchup. We've seen Eclipse body referees before. And now, leg drop right onto the ladder.
Oh, man.
And now what is the best strategy here as my voice squeaks for Sephiroth if he wants to take a man as big as Eclipse down with all of this weaponry at his disposal?
Honestly, like, even though he's been very impressive thus far, my main thing, if I was Sephiroth, would be surviving.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's not a good way to do it. As Eclipse picked up that ladder and said, no, sir.
Oh! And I was about to say, that's no way for your patellas to survive.
Yeah, right into the dome. And that's really smart strategy of Eclipse to aim for the legs. Wait a minute. Lunar Eclipse onto the ladder, or at least, God. Right the base of his spine just contacted the corner of that ladder.
And his hip, too, I think.
Yeah, I think is the back of his lower back and his hip. Just, man, that was an ugly collision, man.
2024 has not been the best year for our good friend Sephiroth, has it?
Even though he won gold, every good thing comes at a price. And now, slamming his face into that table.
Right into that weird moonwood.
Yeah, oh, God! And back first right into the turnbuckle pad.
Yeah.
As Eclipse has, he's got such strength. Wait a minute, another Aerith killer! And not even...
Oh, wow.
Not even entertaining the idea that did any damage with a low blow message sent.
The only thing Eclipse sells is moon merch.
Yeah, literally. Headbutt. How do you miss that headbutt? I think Eclipse is real. His head might be, 2 Aerith killers. That is not nothing.
Well, when I said the only thing he sells is moon merch, he said, hell yeah.
Yeah, he sure did, right? And now on top of this table, which has more of that Moon Monster rehab. We're still waiting on that sponsorship, Monster. Abizzle will not shut up about it. Please do. Please
would make my day.
And now, wait a second. Open the barricade. And now, clotheslines him over the top of the barricade.
Dude, this has been a brawl since this match started.
And this is spilling to the outside. Well, you can tell how pissed off Eclipse was that Sephiroth caught him at the pass at the Brawlbarbecue, where Sephiroth wasn't even scheduled to appear. I mean, neither was Eclipse, but let's not break down let's not break down those semantics.
I'm very concerned. I was already concerned enough.
We've seen some very, very painful things happen here in this outside area, JOSHAGEDDON.
Yeah, involving chairs.
And a DDT to the chair.
Andy's busted wide open.
I think Sephiroth might have been cut there on that last DDT. You saw the angle of that chair when he landed.
Jeez, this is brutal, man.
And these two are beating the holy hell out of each other. And now, wait a second. Oh, now Sephiroth clearing up the dust off that table and got a shot and a chair shot as he was dusting the table off.
He got hit right in the back of the head.
We didn't see that, folks, but you can't really blame our cameramen for that. And Sephiroth retaliating.
Christ, these chair shots.
These guys, I mean, there's some stink into these chairs. Wait a second. Not into the electrical boxes. And another chair shot. And
good Lord.
God, the brutality between these two. And how does Sephiroth, you got to give him credit. How does he keep coming out of these matches and doing more of them and fighting so fiercely?
We might as well change his nickname from the One-Winged Angel to One Tough Bastard.
Yeah, literally. OTB. As Impact is suing as we speak. But but then again, I took their name like 10 years ago and they didn't do shit. So where are we at?
Yeah. And now we have more viewers.
I have almost the equivalent of Jimmy Corderas and Steve Austin drew more than the pay-per-view sacrifice. And these are facts. These are
undisputed facts.
Now, I'm sorry, TNA. I want didn't do well. I really do. I'm sitting back to the mat.
God the Lord, don't go to AEW, please.
Yeah. Oh, wait a second. Now Eclipse. Now, and a clothesline back outside of the ring. After Eclipse, we kind of glossed over as we were bashing TNA. Eclipse throwing Sephiroth back into that backstage area by the fans. And now we're getting back into the ring here. Pinfall's only count in the ring.
It's sad when stating factual information counts as bashing.
I know. Hey, I don't want that to be true. I don't want to outdraw TNA. I'm an E-Fed. Like, what are we doing? And Sephiroth just chopping the hell out of Eclipse's head.
Jeez.
And these guys have beaten each other so mercilessly. Who is going to come out of this thing?
Yeah, this has been brutal.
And a big bulldog. Luke Goss is back up. Thankfully.
And Sephiroth has already earned my respect, but this is really earning me more respect considering all that Bane's put him through.
Yeah.
That hardcore elimination chamber match.
Yeah, but he's losing steam, man. He couldn't even get to the other end of the ring. And and a shot with the table.
Right with the side that has the legs on it.
Yeah, that was brutal. You know, and who knows, that could poke an eye out if the angle's just right.
Yeah, and you saw him when he was spaghetti legs.
And a flapjack.
Oh, jeez.
Just slamming his body to the ground. That's the power of Eclipse, man.
Yeah.
And Eclipse, who has not won a whole hell of a lot lately, but wait a second, what is Sephiroth going to do? Oh, just slamming his head into the table. But how much does Sephiroth have left?
Dude, he is not looking good.
He is not looking good. He's been busted open, but Eclipse is looking pretty damn exhausted himself, man. And another Aerith killer! Aerith killer out of nowhere! Pit him!
How did he get that? Capitalize!
But how
I know that you're tired, but capitalize!
That might have been Sephiroth's last shot as Eclipse slowly gets back up, but his head's hurting too, man. Oh no, not a lunar eclipse! Lunar eclipse!
Oh, man.
My God, what a matchup. But Eclipse can't capitalize. And he's too tired.
I mean, they've been beating the shit out of each other for like 10 minutes now, and it's been nonstop.
It really has been nonstop. And two trading finishers. There's been tables being hit. Oh, and another chair shot.
Oh,
nobody's gone through a table yet.
Dude, do you see that pool of blood?
Yeah, it's nasty. It's nasty, and oh God, just charged at Sephiroth, and that was enough to disarm him. Chair shot again from Eclipse, and Eclipse is down again.
My God, there's so much hep in the ring right now.
Yeah, well, seriously. Well, thankfully, I believe that Moon people are immune to blood transfused diseases on account of.
Isn't that convenient? Isn't that convenient?
Well, why do you think that Abizzle chose Eclipse to have this match? And now,
I'm trying to make it a first blood match just to be sure.
I know. Well, that is. Stay tuned for that, folks. There might be one of those coming up. So, but as we mentioned before, the Sephiroth, who's the #1 contender for the Exceeds/ABP Championship at Autumn Asylum. The other three, the #1 contenders show the Midsommer Showdown taking place in 1 week's time on August the 17th, with Black Cat Yuna and the Pink Ranger for the women's title. We've got Aquaman versus Freddy Krueger versus Sub-Zero for the world title, #1 contender. And then the main event, Mario and Luigi versus Team Mischief. Oh, wait a second. What is Eclipse doing? Oh, my God!
Oh, my God!
I can't believe what I just witnessed.
He's dead. He's actually deceased.
Eclipse just frog splashed the ladder onto the prone body of Sephiroth. My God! I have never seen that before, ever.
How are either of them standing right now?
Oh my God! And somehow Sephiroth has got Eclipse on that ladder again.
Oh no!
What is he planning here? I thought maybe he's going for a sandwich of his own. His ribs cannot be intact though.
Jeez.
That was one of the damnedest things I've ever seen, Josh. Again.
That was crazy.
Yeah, and now wait. Oh no! Now going up on top of the ladder. Are we getting some soup bones here? And now trading shots at the top of the ladder. Luke Goss looks on, afraid for his life, like the head of AEW. Superplex off the ladder.
Oh no!
And Eclipse. If Eclipse went for the cover here, I think he'd have this won. But he's going up to the ladder one more time.
I don't think this is
Oh,
about...
God, and he landed a big
Oh.
knee. And counter.
I don't even think this is about winning or losing. This is just about punishment.
Elbow off the top. After the counter from Sephiroth taking Eclipse out of the ring. My God, what a match, JOSHAGEDDON.
Can I just say that my favorite thing about this match is all of the diving moves have connected thus far?
Yeah, that's rare. That is real rare for CIW. Hair flip. Eclipse is back into the ring.
A bloody hair flip.
A late stage hair flip. But maybe that was the hair flip he needed. As what is Sephiroth doing here? We haven't seen anyone go through a table. That might change now. Big DDT through the table. And that might do it.
Lord,
the cover from Sephiroth.
mercy.
1, 2, 3.
Damn.
Sephiroth dug as deep as he possibly could to come out with this a bloody mess, but a bloody winner.
Wow. That was insane.
What a matchup.
I don't even know what to say. I have a new level of respect for Sephiroth after that.
This man never quits. He never says die. And if Abizzle is watching this, it's got to make him a little nervous because Sephiroth's got a good month before that matchup takes place. But folks, we will see you in 1 week for the Midsommer Showdown. I'm the Sentinel. That's JOSHAGEDDON, and we'll see you next time.